There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
Can't wait to find out what's inside.
We've got goblins!
Shame I've no advantage against this stone. Are we all in the same boat?
We can ill afford to grow overconfident. Our foe is not yet landed.
Huzzah! Stand. I will protect you.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Did anyone else see that? Orc catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Sleep magic!
Feeling the scars of that battle for some time yet.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? I'll wager I could make that shot.
I look forward to seeing your marksmanship.
What's this? We're trapped. Fie! A Cyclops! To think we...
A Cyclops. Hear that thundering gate? It's a Cyclops.
Shame I've no advantage against this bow. Are we all in the same boat?
May spell our doom.
Really? Continue our onslaught, and the behemoth will soon topple.
I shall lead the charge!
Catch the force of this torrent and do it for our own ends.
Let us make use of this during battle. No doubt, let our foes get on with it.
First and foremost, once locked on balance, you're much easier target than lying prone.
I'd not dare attempt such a thing. What does that sound? Fall back!
Seems to have agreed that way.
Reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Understood. I shall heal you at once. Wait a minute.
We must rally. Panicking will only play to the enemy's advantage.
If we are to best this behemoth, we must do whatever we can to block our plans.
Seymour Bow was what's there.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
I shall lead the charge!
I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Ought to have known I'd never amount to anything.
Goblins approach!
I have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Master!
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
Ox...
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Ramon's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Thought you could hide, eh? Oi! Halt!
If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next.
Welcome to pure and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just many thanks. I appreciate the bit.
What luck! 'Tis a chest!
Welcome to the Star Tropic. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Well met, sir.
It appears night has fallen while we... Slept.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
I hope you slept well.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the out. You know where to find me.
The solution is...
It's me, but I'm certain there is one.
Tell is, Vermund was once a Beastren kingdom.
Welcome to Bjorn's art, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember... Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
This really is fine craftsmanship. It's not important as well.
Fancy a look at my wares? Now. There's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace. But the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, your Majesty. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
We have been charged with the felling of monsters. We ought take the time to evaluate our fighting strength and equipment before setting out.
Find myself some work.
Stay a while. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
We can see far from here, to the land beyond the sea.
What awaits us there? I am bursting to find out.
Have we
Haven't you lent and arisen? There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
You must not let down our hope.
I cannot fault your prowess.
I can do no less in service to the Rieter.
I'll save you!
It is vital you remain level-headed.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure. Your next attack is no less perfect.
Get out of the oil! You must stay clear of fire!
Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
True enough. I believe yon foe is drawn to light. We ought to extinguish our lanterns, lest we summon it unwittingly.
Watch your footing, Master. Losing your balance on an incline this, the enemy quails before you, Arisen.
We can ill afford to grow overconfident. Our foe is not yet routed.
Stand!
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen! I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, the private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Each to their own.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
I look forward to seeing your marksmanship.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Proceeding ill-prepared invites... It's an early grave.
It is easily done.
Defend themselves from traffic like this.
you into a pincushion!
Foremost priority is to douse those flames.
Lest you damage the bridge!
Forgive my lack of foresight. I shall be wary of you.
I'm saving you. Thank you.
Well, there's no fixing this in a hurry. Better we take the long way round than waste our time gawking at it.
Plainly speaking, 'tis a bother. 'Tis done.
I like that. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Whenever I see so much as a gleam of treasure, I cannot help but want to claim it, however far it may be from our goal.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
Full glad I am to see the sky again.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
That's just what I was thinking.
You dare! That's enough!
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
'Tis a dangerous thing, traveling after dark. Mayhap we could pass the night here. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different reactions.
Bear in mind that the brute will seek out women with unwavering persistence.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemies predictable, but not necessarily easier to counter.
What a fascinating way to end a foe. This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master beyond the rift.
It is not what I expected.
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
Assailants, Master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
The sun's rays will grace us anew ere long.
We need hold out but a moment longer.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You can't.